the hearts and the minds of the people? What is the philosophy of the country, the philosophy we believe in? Do we believe in socialism, welfareism, interventionism, and all of this? Then, if that's what the people believe me, that's what we get in Congress and in Washington. And the prevailing attitude has been wrong for a long time. That is why what is going on today is not a partisan revolution, it's a philosophic revolution to change the hearts and mind and philosophy of the American people, saying we want our freedom, we don't want oppression from our federal government. I have argued that when we are successful, and we're becoming more successful all the time, it will affect cross-party lines. It's very difficult to introduce new ideas in a new party because all the laws are biased against competition. We don't have a very good democratic history in this country because it's narrowed down to two parties, and when you look closely at them, too often they look like they're the same party. Many of us who work in the major parties, and I certainly have worked at the Republican Party and been a Republican congressman. But what we need to eventually do, though, is to make sure these ideas are across party lines. Now, when we're successful, the ideas will permeate. Just like Nixon explained it all to us on August 15th, 1971, he says, we're all Keynesians now, and he was absolutely right. But today, we have an issue that we have made very bipartisan for the right reason. Sure, you can say it's bipartisan when you're handing out, TARP funds and bailing out, so-called bailing out an economy, and Republicans get together and rip us off, and they call that bipartisanship. I'm talking about the other kind of bipartisanship where ideas permeate. And I would say that we have achieved this to a large degree, calling attention to that very important issue and getting both Republicans and Democrats on board on auditing the Federal Reserve System. And like I was saying, this has been a bipartisan effort. We have all the Republicans and we have 104 Democrats. And I think Alan Grayson was introduced earlier on. I believe he may still be here. But Alan has actually, done a lot of help for us in getting a lot of Democrat names. We do have a long way to go, though. We are making progress. But when we see crowds like this, people who are not strongly identified with one party or the other, that are willing to work hard to promote liberty, believe me, we're on a roll, and we have to continue it. We have to continue the momentum. This is the key. But we have to know what we believe in. And, of course, it can be summarized rather easily. Liberty, most people talk about liberty, but few people really define it and understand it. Liberty to me means I have a right to my life, to my liberty, and to the fruits of my labor.
Yeah.
My government, my rights come either in a natural way or in a God-given way, and they come to all of us equally. And if we are to have a small government, that government should be restrained in limiting its powers and authorities to the protection of our liberty and nothing else. There shouldn't be a perpetual war on the people. They say that it's all